Hi everyone, and welcome to the bi-weekly EcoInvestment update for early December. It is December 7th, 2014. And for those of you that have been following me for a time, and there's a few people that have followed me through various channels, all these EcoInvestment updates actually began in October of 2013. So we're well past the 1 year mark. And people that have seen this upload on a regular basis will know the theme that I've been pounding on since almost the first time was the theme that keep investing simple. Make sure your investment decisions are simple in nature and not complex. In my investing career, which spans back over 35 years now, one of the constants to me has been people that have come on the investment scene, university organizations, private companies, trading firms have come on the scene and thought that they had a better way of doing things using computers, or now we have this hot trading and in and out of the markets in milliseconds and stuff like that. All that does, though, is keep people from focusing on the realities of what really drives the investment markets, and that is the fact that investing is a zero-sum game. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is simply this. You have 5 or 6 places that you can put money, the very broad categories. You can put them into commodities. You can put them into bonds. You can put them into stocks. You can put it into real estate. Okay, probably really big 4 major subgroups that you could be in, and everything else trickles down from underneath. Like commodities will have gold and silver, and I guess the 5th one would really be foreign currencies, because there's a lot of people that do trade foreign currencies. But the reality is, the places that you can put your money seem almost infinite in scope, but the nature of where you can invest in themes is remarkably limited. Okay? So therefore, you have to understand what the drivers for investments are. Now, I'm not saying I sit here like some all-seeing fortune teller Swami to tell you, oh, I told you back in October of 2013, I told you guys, at the 15,000 level, and we're closing on 18,000 on the down. Now, I told you guys, there's money to be made. We're in a historic bull market. The reality is that it's very hard to invest successfully. But I'll tell you, if you keep a simple theme like I do, and you know what that theme is, low interest rates create bubbles, okay? And we have had low interest rates for years now, and we're not building a bubble in real estate anymore. We are building a bubble in stocks. In the rest of the world, a lot of these economies are weakening dramatically. Europe is very weak. China's kind of shaky, although I'm extremely bullish on the China A-share market. It's been doing incredibly well. It's the leader of the world so far in 2014. But the reality is, with the stuff going on with Russia, the sanctions hitting hard, and the ruble weakening, more and more people are getting the idea, not just within the United States, but outside of the United States, that the U.S. looks pretty stable. I might not like all the politics. I might not like all the goofs in the entertainment. I might not like a lot of things about America, but I do like this stability, and I do like knowing when I wake up tomorrow, I'm not going to have to worry about some massive devaluation. So we have this big, what I call, I don't want to call it a black hole because that has a negative connotation. Let's call it a white hole. Okay, this big white hole that is starting to swirl money in from all over the world here to the U.S. Consequently, what's happening to our U.S. dollar? It's going up and up and up and up. Why? Because if you want to put money in the U.S., you need U.S. dollars to do it. It's a very simple game, okay? The other realities are, that even though we've supposedly had a good employment report and, the job situation's better, The reality, as Black Friday Christmas sales showed today after Thanksgiving and that weekend, sales have been very weak. I mean, people are stressed out financially in this country. Okay, so that is the reality. So this is why interest rates continue to stay low. The Federal Reserve sits down there in Washington, D.C., and Janet Yellen, and they are just quaking in their boots because they know any little thing, any little push could shove the U.S. into a recession that would be almost impossible. It would be almost on the magnitude of the Great Depression. Although this time the Fed has run out of ammunition to fight, such a downturn because interest rates are already at rock bottom. It's an interesting situation. Now, of course, the people that are negative on the market for months, oh, a crash is coming, the market's not supported by the economy and all this stuff, blah, 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 bullshit, okay? The reality is the market can have a life of its own apart from the economic realities out there. Why? Because one of the big 5 drivers, interest rates, is the key to driving a lot of investment decisions. And because you don't get paid well to keep money in the bank, because investing in government bonds, rates suck, corporate bond rates suck, it's the places to make money are drying up. So more and more people are drawn to the allure of the stock market. And you know what? I expect that to continue for quite some time. And now the Fed's going to have a very interesting problem of having a crappy economy coupled with a stock market that needs to be pricked. The bubble needs to be pricked by higher interest rates. But the Federal Reserve scared to raise rates. So very, very interesting and very, very predictable. See, I spared you having to subscribe to the Wall Street Journal and all that kind of stuff. Keep your investment thesis is very simple, and you will do well in life. Until the Fed steps on the brakes, I don't care what happens in the world, Russia and Ukraine, Crimea, Ebola, anything else, this market's just going to plow through that like an icebreaker through ice. All right, thanks for watching, everybody, and the next upload, I'll see you a few days before Christmas. Now get out there and shop. Thanks, everyone.